Guys, this is what you guys have been waiting for, or what we've been waiting for. Yes. I don't know. But you guys, welcome to the Curves and Combos podcast. We are your hosts. So what we're going to do, we want to do a little intro because some of you guys, of course, are going to be over here from our other social medias, from our Instagram, from our other YouTubes, because we do have personal vlogging YouTubes. Yes. So we welcome everybody, those of you who are brand new here because you just like listening to podcasts, watching podcasts. Welcome everybody. But we are Curves and Combos. Girl, I'm going to let you go ahead and start first. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm going to introduce myself. I am Poe. I am from Houston, Texas, born and raised. I am 37 years old. I'm an auntie. You can call me auntie. I don't mind. I actually am an auntie, and I am a great auntie now too.
Oh, you're auntie for real?
Yeah, I'm a real auntie.
Yeah.
I have a 16-year-old and I have a 5-year-old. Yeah, I got a big old gap, and that's it. Girl. I'm done. The shop is closed. That's it. I am a lash tech. I have a background in the medical field. I've been doing that for like 15 years before I started lashing. Worked in a hospital for 8 years. So, yeah, that's a little... And I'm a foodie. I like to eat.
Period.
I like food. I like snacks. I like... I like to get down. If you know, you know. Like
I be looking at her Instagram and like, girl, how them cookies tasting? How they tasting?
Baby P. You know, Baby D, they call me Baby P. I love to eat. And I like to work out too. I go to the gym because it got to be like a balance because I like to eat. So you got to balance it out or you're going to be on a 600-pound life. So yeah, you got to do both. But that's a little bit about me.
Yeah, don't let her stand up. She fine. Okay.
It's called Curves and Combos.
Period.
For a reason.
And guys, my name is Gina. All my social medias are Gina Janine. But here at Curves and Combos, I'm just going by Gina, okay? And just a little bit about me. I was born in Chicago, raised here in Houston, Texas. I am 43 years old, so I embrace the auntie name. Yes. I know a lot of ladies don't like it, whatever, but I'm an auntie, and I'm an auntie for real because I have a nephew, okay? And I have 3 kids. My oldest is 26. Then I have a son who is 13, about to be 14. A daughter who is 12. My kids are student athletes, so we, I be balancing the mom and
athletes
work life.
Real.
Yeah,
they're good athletes.
They athletes. They for real, child. Yeah, y'all follow my vlog. If y'all don't hear, follow my vlog. Y'all will see how I balance all this out with them track and football and basketball for the school, basketball for the AAU, all that. So. But yeah, what else about me? I love to travel. Your girl has been to 17 countries. And when people say, what's your bucket list country? I'll say all of them. But the one that I really want to go to the continent of Africa. I don't care what country. I just want to go back to the motherland. It could be south, east, west. I don't care. I want to go to Africa. So that is my bucket list country. But guys, I want to go.
That's dope.
Yeah, girl, I want to visit all of them.
Africa is dope.
I can't wait because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I might not come back.
Who knows?
I might find my husband.
It might be next week. Gina, where you at? I'm going to Africa.
I'm in Africa, and I done found the king. Okay, girl. So we about to do the podcast. Long distance. Okay. Yeah. So that's just a little bit about me. Y'all gonna get to know both of us throughout our conversations, and like I said, follow both of our vlogs. You will get a more in-depth behind the scenes look into our lives. Yeah. How did you feel when I called you and told you let's do a podcast? Tell me how you feel, because I know I kind of called you like.
Yeah, it was late because she been talking about doing a podcast. Like I'm like, okay, Gina, yeah, she gonna do a podcast, but I never expected me, y'all. Never.
I don't know why. Y'all never had that mentality. Why me? Why me? Why not you?
You're right.
Do you see see the curves? You see the face? Her conversation. We nervous, y'all. Okay, so give us grace our first. We're nervous. But watch her vlog. She talks a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Shit.
I do. And I was like, well, shit, I do talk a lot. I'd be like, okay, let me stop talking. Let me move on. Because, baby, I like to talk. I do. I like to run my mouth.
This the perfect combo, y'all. So,
but I am happy she did choose me. I'm here. I'm ready to get into some things.
Yes. Yes, I'm so excited. So I just hit her up. For those of you who follow my vlog, okay, I got it because I know some of y'all are just here for the pod. But I've been talking about it for probably a little bit less than a year at this point, and I'm like, I want to do it, but I don't know how to do it. How do I set it up? Where would I do it at? How much money is this gonna cost? Oh my God. Thinking about the negative until one day I said, I'm just gonna do it. And I need to have the perfect co-host because Black Girl Magic, period. And I'm like, who would be perfect? And I said, my girl Poe. And we've been friends for 2 years. When did we meet? Like 2 years.
Almost 3 years.
And it was very organic.
Yeah.
Like literally my kids were going to the elementary school that she dropped her daughter off at. And we had just started talking through the DM. And
like same. I was like, do you live in blah, blah, blah? And she was like, yes. I would see her randomly, this and that, in the daycare that Eli was going to. She had said something, and she was like, oh yeah, Gina, kids. I've been and I had texted, she was like, oh yeah, they were going there for a long time.
They were. Because my 26-year-old used to go there too. So
I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, girl. And then I remember one day when I was dropping the kids off and you had drove by, I was like, hey, girl. And y'all, it's literally like organic. And this has been my girl. Y'all seen her on my vlogs. And I've been to her birthday stuff. She been to my birthday stuff. Yep. We've been out to dinner together. We've been, so this is my dog right here.
Here we are, y'all.
Yeah, so we're here. Bring you guys Curves and Combos. And I hope you guys love it. Because this is like our baby, you know. We gonna put our all into it.
First episode,
y'all. Okay,
so what did you do this week? Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, Valentine's just passed. It's Tuesday. Valentine's what, Friday? So your girl is single. I did not have a Valentine. Y'all, I'm single, but I'm dating. So I don't have like a main dude that I talk to. I just have like guys that I give conversation to. Sometimes we'll go on dates. Nobody that I'm smashing. Like, it's nobody that can say they done rode this ride, okay? The dudes who I'm talking to now, nobody can say that they done rode this ride. So I'm just dating. But there's a certain guy who sent me flowers, and he sent me a bouquet of roses and a teddy bear on Valentine's Day, and it was real sweet. You guys would have seen that in the blog.
That was nice.
Subscribe to the vlog channel, okay? But yeah, it was real. I kind of knew when he was like, what's your address? And I was like, oh, he gonna send me something. So, but it was a nice surprise, you know? But so far as like spending with somebody?
No.
You
was inside?
I was at home.
Yeah, I was inside too. I was actually inside. I was on the couch. The kids were gone. They were gone with their daddy. It was his weekend. And then I was watching Could Have Been Love with Drewski.
Oh my God, y'all.
Yeah. It's so funny. I was watching it, and then my brother, he works offshore. He ended up calling me and was like, do you want to go somewhere and have a drink or something with me and my girlfriend? I wasn't doing nothing, so I end up going to have a drink with him.
Wait a minute, you was a third wheel on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
What?
I don't see my brother often. He works offshore, so I didn't want to say no.
Yeah.
And y'all better ask my friends. I don't mind being a third wheel.
How did his girl feel about it? Was she?
She was like, come. Yeah. She was like, I don't mind being a third wheel. You don't like being?
They must have been together for a long time. Because if it was me, I don't mind being a third wheel. I've been a third wheel, and I've had people third wheel me. But
on Valentine's Day?
No, girl, hell no.
We just went to a little bar. It was just like, they asked me and I went. I wasn't doing nothing. I was watching Drewski. I wasn't doing nothing. Pass up some free drinks? No, I went. I actually was. I didn't get a gift, but I was going to get a gift, and we would get into that once on one of her little topics. I had a gift coming, but yeah.
Did your baby daddy buy you gifts?
He used to.
Y'all not like on that type of.
No.
So he used to buy you. He used to. Valentine's, birthday.
He bought Aaron one.
That's sweet.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, please don't come over here unannounced no more. Ain't got nobody's date or nothing. We don't come over here unannounced.
But
I can't go to his unannounced.
Right, and don't come over here unannounced.
He did bring Aaron a gift. He bought that's sweet. Stuff. Yeah, he always bring Aaron a gift. He used to give me a gift, but you know,
but did he tell you Happy Valentine's Day?
No,
he didn't even tell you. Child, mine said he texted me Happy Valentine's Day, Big Mama. I said, oh, okay.
I know that's right.
No gifts were exchanged, but we do buy each other. Like, he bought me a Christmas gift. I didn't buy him one this year. This was actually the first time I didn't buy him one because he pissed me off when I bought him a birthday gift. We'll talk about this another time later. But anyway, he pissed me off the last.
So
no,
y'all
it was his Father's Day gift.
exchange Valentine's Day gifts?
No, not Valentine's Day. Birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, and Father's Day and Mother's Day.
No, we don't exchange birthday gifts. We used to do Father's Day and Mother's Day.
I do more of the giving.
The giving?
Just because I know it's a lot of deadbeats out here, and I'm just like, it's my appreciation, even though you're doing what you're supposed to do. But, you know, thank you for never telling me no. You know, so that's pretty much what it is. So, yeah.
No, he ain't text me.
But, yeah, so I did get a little gift. It was cute, but no official Valentine and no dinner or anything. And do y'all think Valentine's Day is for women or for men when you're in a relationship? Do you buy your man a gift whenever you're in a relationship on Valentine's Day?
Sometimes. It depends.
It depends?
Like, not every time. I really don't think that Valentine's Day is for men.
Yeah.
Like, you want flowers, you want candy.
Coochie.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Dress up.
Is coochie
and, like,
a gift?
Yes, that's a gift.
Okay.
You dress up, you buy nice lingerie, and that's your gift. Like, you want some flowers?
Men say they don't like lingerie no more. Have you heard
I've
that?
heard that.
You have?
Like, I have. They want you to come to bed in a big t-shirt. But men used to say, don't come to bed like that. Now they want you
to come to bed either in a t-shirt or bucket booty naked. The whole lingerie thing, unless y'all know some different men, but men that I've dated in the past have been like, okay, cute, but come on, take it off.
That's
like,
crazy because I didn't used to be into lingerie, and I would wear a big old t-shirt and some shorts, but I started getting into lingerie, and now y'all like it?
They don't like it no more.
I think it's cutesy now. I used to think nah, baby, I'm throwing a big t-shirt, you're going to get it.
I still wear my lingerie though. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm feeling sexy for me. Because
it's cute. It's actually cute.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Like, I could have been doing this.
Let me put my little dental floss up my booty and walk out and straighten. I'm going to feel sexy for me. I don't care if you don't even pay attention to it. I want to feel sexy for me. Shit.
I had never thought men would get tired of lingerie. They was saying that they didn't like the big t-shirts and coming to bed with your bonnet on and all that.
They say that's how your grandmama got pregnant. Is wearing the big old gown, the moo-moo.
And she
with her hair tied up. She done had 13 kids. Yeah. Sure.
Well.
Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all that are in relationships, do y'all men like lingerie or do they just...
a lot of people, my friends say they just go naked. Like, they don't wear nothing. Both of them get in the bed naked.
Yeah, because we know what's up.
Yeah.
At that point, like, yeah.
I don't mind that, though. You ain't got to put on nothing. You ain't got to take off nothing. Just get in the bed naked. That's cool.
How soon do you think is like for a gift? We're going to get off the Valentine's Day topic in a minute, but how soon do you think is like too early to like do a gift exchange? So like if you meet somebody, y'all have been on a date or two, y'all haven't like sealed the deal. I don't know, that's scissoring. Okay, we're not scissoring, but y'all ain't smashed nothing. Y'all ain't knocked the boots. So how like... Would you still expect a gift?
I would still expect a gift.
Okay.
Like, if y'all talking and they show me, like, I like you, I'm going to buy you a gift. What you want Valentine's Day? It don't got to be nothing, like, extravagant. Like, you can still, like, buy her some flowers. Flowers are nice. Yeah. Like, I think every woman likes nice flowers. A nice bouquet of flowers, a little balloon. It don't have to be, like, nothing designer, nothing like that. But I think you should buy somebody that you're interested in and you talking to them around Valentine's Day, buy them a gift.
You're courting them. So, I mean, that's like...
Exactly. And
you're
I
showing
think that's what some men have lost, courting a woman.
Baby, I was literally talking about this with my best friend. Like, these men don't like to plan... Let me say some, because I know people like to fight and tussle in the comment section. Some men don't like to court women, don't like to plan dates, feel like, birthdays don't mean nothing.
Where you want to go... This is how you court a woman. I think you can be like, what do you like to eat? What are your hobbies? And then you go off of that and then be like, oh, I'm going to take her here because she like this, she like that. Yeah. And then you lead. But don't be asking her where you want to go. You can Google. You can TikTok. You can do so many things to find a nice date. You don't have to ask her where you want to go. Do not ask her where she want to go. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Take the hints. The tips be there.
Because last time I had a man do that to me, mind you, I'm somebody, if y'all didn't know me, I'm somebody, I like to date out of town dudes. I don't know why. I'm a weirdo. I'm Janine, I'm a weirdo. I like to date dudes who are out of town. I will date dudes from Houston, but I like out of town dudes just because we'll get on that. So we'll get on that later. It's about, planning dates. So I had a guy come in town and he was like, I want you to plan it because I'm not from here. Mind you, before I met this dude, he was traveling out the country, traveling state to state. And I'm like, so what did you do? Because I don't give men an easy pass at all. I said, so what did you do on your last trip when you were hungry? He was like, I looked up. Thank you. I stopped you mid-sentence. You looked up somewhere to eat. You in my city. I don't need to tell you.
Find somewhere nice and take her out. TikTok is your best friend.
These men try to get bottom of the barrel love.
Yeah, you can find so many. It's easy to find somewhere to take somebody, and it ain't gotta be all that. Just take her out somewhere from the things you heard that she like to do, food that she like to eat. Go there. Go from there.
And I am not above a coffee date. Like I am not above that. I know it was a whole debate like a year ago.
Oh, don't take me out for coffee, like, girl.
Do you like coffee date? Would you do a coffee date?
I would do a coffee date. It don't gotta be. People want to go to Maestro's and State 48 and all that stuff. Like, no, if I was to do it, I ain't taking you there. No.
Right. Yeah. Child, give me somewhere. The lighting ain't gotta be all dim. I want to be able to see you. I want to see your facial hair, your hairline. I want to see you in the daylight, and we want to be able to
go to the movies.
Yeah,
movies first day. I hate when people like, let's go to the movies. What y'all finna watch a movie and then do what? Y'all not even looking at each other. Y'all, where the conversation gonna come in? How y'all gonna get to know each other? Go to the movies.
Yeah, I said. Let me say, how do I say this without giving away people who might be watching this? But yeah,
when you was teenagers, you want to go to the movies.
He said movies.
You want to go to the movies then?
Yeah, because you might get a little feel.
Look, that's what I'm talking about. When you was teenagers, you want to go to the movies. It's dark in there. You gotta go.
We aunties, sir, and you unk. Like, who going to the movies? That's a cute date once you're already in the relationship. You know what I mean?
Already in there.
But a first date, like, this is somebody who I would be going on a first date with.
No.
And he said the movies, and he said hiking. He said
hiking.
Yeah, he said hiking.
Here?
Well, no, he travels a lot. So, yeah, he travels a lot, and he said hiking. I had a bad hiking experience. I'm just not a fit girl, and I'm of a certain age, and I got injuries.
Hiking can be scary, especially as a first. Like, you don't know how fit I am.
Bitch, I want to look cute. I don't want to be sweating. Shit.
But you ain't gonna want another date. Yeah. You're not gonna want another date after hiking. Gonna be sweating
and panting. I can't even talk to you because, bitch, I gotta catch my breath.
Yeah. But I remember I went to Run Canyon for the first time, y'all.
Oh,
I wanted to call the ambulance, call 911, because you know they'll come get you. It's gonna be a fee, but
oh wow,
Run Canyon, I don't want to go hiking on the first date. Definitely not. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So, anyways, we'll discuss him later if he comes through with like a real date idea. Okay? But yeah, that was a no. Girl, let's get into these topics. Let's get into the social media shenanigans. Y'all, with this being our first show, we are going to have like different names for our different segments of the show. So right now, I just thought social media shenanigans was a cute name because we're going to talk about the foolery fuckery that has been going on
social media.
On social media. No matter what social media you have, whether it's X, Instagram, TikTok, you want to start off, friend?
Cardi B and Stefan Diggs were spotted together on Valentine's Day.
They both fine.
They are.
Yeah.
But so he has a brother.
He does.
Is the brother was he the one dating Young Miami or was it him?
The brother? No, it was him. It was him. He was dating Young Miami.
Just with her though.
Yeah,
she was at the games. He played for the Dolphins.
Don't get me the line, child. I'm about to pick up my phone and fact check, but he played for somebody. A good
She had the jersey on. I think he had a pair of shoes, and she had on the shoes. He had on the shoes. If that's the same person,
it is, girl. Trust me.
Oh well.
Because one of these pages today posted a Stefan Diggs dating history. He dated Jada Waiter. He dated Carisha, Young Miami, Cardi B, and it was other people on there where I was just like, He done got around, like, sir.
That's not Joey's baby daddy, right?
The other one is.
The brother.
The brother
okay, so the brother is Joey's. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think he's as much of a HOE.
Are they close in age or what? Why do they confuse them so much?
If I'm not mistaken, the last time I looked them up was when Joey or Joe?
Joey.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Joey. They're like a year, like 2 years apart. So he's not
that's
too
why
much
they
older.
and I guess they look a lot alike. Because I'm like, is this the same one Chris was with? Oh, so it is the same one that Cardi
What's
was
his name?
with. And Offset wrote a diss track. I just had it last week.
Wait, that's what it's called?
No, that's what he said in a diss track. I just had it last week. You can have it this week. But man feelings. Why? Because why?
Yeah, men have been getting more and more emotional. Before social media, when we was coming up, I know it's a little age gap between us, like 7 years, but still, men were not this emotional and this like petty.
That was a little tougher.
And sassy.
That was a little tougher than this. They're very sassy now.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, the songs back in the day, like Jodeci, they I'll cry for you, and they were crying for their women back in the day when we was coming up in the 90s. They
don't want to sing about that and do that R&B Jodeci, but they act like that.
Yeah.
They don't want to sing about it. That's too emotional for them, but y'all acting like that? Like, just take it back to the old R&B, the Jacket Edge, all that. Let's take it back to the Crying in the Rain. With your boots on.
Kicking the water with your boots.
Take it back to that R&B. If y'all gonna act like that, let's get that music back.
But if you want to be a baby gangster, like, come on now. You can't be doing all that. It looks sassy. Power to Cardi. Like, yo, that man embarrassed you for years on the internet. More power to her. Date. Have fun. Date them all.
They get back a motherfucker.
Men can't handle it. They gonna be having a heart attack.
It's a mug.
When you get your get back, ladies, the men can't handle that. And y'all, this week, Wendy Williams, free Wendy Williams. I'm gonna put that out there. Free her. Pray for her. We miss Wendy. She came out recently and said that her son, Kevin Jr., is part of the reason why.
But they had been said that. Did she just now come to her?
She came out and said it.
Yeah. I think she just realized with them showing her statements that he actually did it. I don't think she believed that he would actually do that to her.
Yeah.
Because she was like, no, he didn't do that. She was like, my son has been on my side. But now when she said that, I said, they must have showed her, this is why we froze your account. Your son spent $150,000.
That shit is wild. And like a boat party.
She said he asked for $1,000
and spent $10,000 on a boat. $10,000 on a boat. How old is he? Do you know?
He graduated college, so he got to be like 19.
Wait, he graduated college?
College, like 18.
So
19.
Maybe you graduate high school at 18, college between 21 to 22, somewhere.
Yeah.
Young but old enough to know, sir. What the hell? What?
You knew the difference between $1,000 and $10.
Yeah.
And then they say his Uber Eats.
I saw that. Yeah. Was like 6 figures.
6 figures.
Yeah.
Like 100. He spent like 100,000 on chefs, Uber Eats, and all that stuff. So that's why they was like, hold on now. You taking advantage. So that's why they froze her accounts. But I don't believe that
Baby, he was living like Prince Zamunda. Like, child. And poor Wendy just didn't even know. My baby would never. And a lot of parents have that my baby would never. We see it all the time. I raised my kids, and if they grow up to be heathens, I ain't blaming myself. And I ain't about to be the mama that said my kid would never.
Nope.
Because once you say somebody would never, they start nevering.
You can't never say that your kids would never, and you can't put that on you if your kids grow up and do it. You can't put that on you.
Yeah.
I never blame the parents when I see stuff that kids did when I did. You never know how their mama and daddy raised them. That's just what they grew up to do, and that's what they did. They made choices. Yeah.
They may have been going to school every day, graduate from high school, going to Bible study with their mama and their grandmama every Wednesday, every Sunday. But
shouting in church.
Yeah, but little Tommy done grew up to be little T-baby. And
with a switch.
I didn't know about it.
With a switch.
And wearing red every day. But I didn't know because he come with me to church and he graduated. And he gotta, I would never blame myself. So
the fact that he could have been in cahoots with his daddy, because the daddy bought the mistress that Corvette.
Yeah, he did.
$120,000 Corvette. So the daddy could have been like, shh, just go ahead. You get
your daddy's
this.
son.
You your daddy's son. You got this, you got that, and I'm gonna get this, and we're gonna keep quiet.
Yeah.
And they could have been in cahoots. But she was at dinner with him.
Yeah, she was at dinner with him. Was that yesterday? Smiling, and it seemed like they were filming promo for the restaurant. Did you see
because it was like, this food is so good, and she was like, every time she took a bite, she was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they were definitely
doing promo.
They were definitely filming for the restaurant.
So if you was Wendy, this is your only child. He had a hand in you being in the situation you're in right now. Could you still sit with him, eating lunch, smiling and kikiing?
I think so. I think that's all she got.
That's all she had. Yeah. So that's a hard one.
It is hard, but I think that's all she got, because that's her only child. Her husband then moved on.
Yeah.
Does she have siblings, or is she his only child?
If I'm not mistaken, y'all don't quote me on this. If I'm not mistaken, I think she has a brother that she's not close with.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't she have a brother? Yeah, I think she has a brother that she's not close with. I don't know about any other family members, because I think when she did that first initial interview, wasn't she on the phone with her niece, and her niece three-wayed her? I think it was a niece. So
I think she does have a brother, but I think they aren't cool.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she have nobody. So
it's like you, for lack of better term, sleeping with the enemy. Like, he's fucking you over, but this my only child. This all I got. So yeah, I'm gonna spend time with him and laugh with him and do promo cheesing videos with him.
And that's probably the only person she had to go see her dad. Cause I think her dad turned 95, so she had to go out there and she had to ask them for permission to go see her dad. So I think that's probably the only person that would go out there with her and take her out there and go around with her.
It's a messed up situation, all around. But y'all, free Wendy Williams, please.
I would love if she could get back to what she was doing, like back to her, but I don't think she will though.
Baby, we needed her during the Diddy. We needed her during the election.
She knew about the Diddy. She was on the phone with Charlamagne telling the stuff about the Diddy. I think she knew about that, so we definitely need her doing that.
Wendy, write a book.
That would be nice.
We need you to spill tea and say names, okay?
What y'all think about Papoose and Teresa Shields? They in Hawaii together.
Oh my gosh.
He's good. This is one of the topics too. This ties into that. He's married. But when I come in about it, people's like, Remy's married too, and she was the first person to be spotted out with her side piece. She been out with hers at the rap battle. She been out. But Charlissa,
what's her name? Clarissa
Shields.
I kind of liked her at first, but after she started coming for people and just having this chip on her shoulder, baby, don't come for the greats. Don't come for the ones that paved the way for you.
Layla
Ali. Don't come for the pioneers of black women being in boxing. Sit back and baby, if it's something that was said that you don't like, you take it, because you respect your elders and you respect those that came before you who built a path for you to even be here, baby. Like after that I didn't like her. At first I was like, why are they so mad at each other? Like, Remy is clearly doing her thing that we saw first.
She publicly was at the rap battles with her man.
Yeah. And so I mean, Papoose,
I just wonder, are they like legally separated, or are they like getting towards a divorce? Because you out and you with him and he married. Like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing here?
But I do feel like, this is just me, they're clearly separated. It's clear. He has said they're separated. She said they're separated. Even though the documents have not been signed by a judge, our hearts are not in it anymore. We don't like each other anymore. We're done. Like, once the spiritual bond is broken, once the love is not there anymore, we're done. The paper just needs to be signed. So, what you think? You think wait till the paper signed?
Yeah.
Wait till the paper signed?
And what is Papoose doing? Like, that lady is making money.
Oh, girl, he's a house husband.
That's what I'm saying. Is he using her? Like, you doing these lavish trips, and I heard she gave him a truck last week.
a re-gifted truck from her ex.
So what if he make up with his wife and they do this black love thing and we go back together? He done left with this truck, you know, took him on these lavish vacations. Like, I just don't want her to be hurt or like used by a married man.
And she's a lot younger than him.
And she's a lot younger than him. He could be taking advantage of her.
Yeah.
And she seems like a sweet, like I've watched her documentaries and stuff. She seems like a sweet girl. She got a little arrogant with the Layla Ali stuff, but she seems like a sweet girl.
That's why I said I liked her at first. I'm like, she seems cool.
I don't know, because what is Papoose doing? And to be taking him, you know, on vacations and buying him trucks and stuff. I don't know if that's like
he is a full-time house husband. That's a position. Natalie Nunn husband. That's a full-time house husband.
I heard about that. She got him all kind of watches and everything.
Yeah, it's full-time house husbands out here, baby. Like they stay behind the scenes and they I don't know what their whole job title is, but it's a thing. Like,
no job title. What do they?
Cause when the last time he did a concert? Like
nothing. He may was helping her with writing, maybe.
But what can he help the new girl with? Besides tying her combat boots or Timberlands, whatever. Shit. I mean,
that's what he was.
But he probably let that pipe.
She made me so mad wearing that coat with them boots with nothing else but a bathing suit. Girl.
Yeah.
What did the boots? He probably told us to wear them damn boots because he's from New York. She not from New York though, right? I think she's from like somewhere in Detroit or something like that. But she's not from New York. He put them boots on that girl.
She don't have an accent. So I don't think she's
with a swimsuit and a trench coat with some big Timbs. And he was tying them.
Baby, not the big Timbs.
The
Ronald McDonald shoes.
They were so big. I was like, why did she got them Timberlands on?
With a bikini at that. Like, I'm just like.
In a trench coat.
Baby, where is your stylist? Where's your publicist? Where is your team? Because I'm sorry, you look crazy out here.
But at the end of the day, I do hope that they both are genuinely happy, whether they together or not, and they just not hurting other people in the mix of it. Because I really do think that she's a good person. I think she really do love him. She likes him a lot.
But do you think they'll get back together? Do you think they miss each other deep down?
Yeah. How long were they married? She went to jail for what, 4 years?
And they got married in jail, right?
Yeah, I think that they genuinely loved each other. He had to genuinely love her. I think that things changed. Yeah. And then Remy probably came outside and saw this rapper dude. And, you know, Papoose is a house husband and he inside.
Everybody think the grass is green on the other side.
You never know. She might be like, call him up like, hey, I want my family back. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I hope that they are genuinely happy and he don't hurt that girl.
I hope so, too. Yeah. Because if he does hurt her, she can definitely knock him out. She definitely beat his ass.
I said, Remy gonna have to come with that fire. Baby, you're not gonna fight her. You can bring that fire with you. Because you're gonna have to come with that fire for her. For that one, you need some fire.
Yeah, baby.
You're not both
yeah, you can't bring fists to a gunfight. It ain't what it is, baby. But y'all, also what I saw on social media this week, so the House is proposing a new bill to ban junk food from EBT cards. So you guys already know. If you didn't know, I know because baby, I ain't shamed. I've been on food stamps before.
Same.
For years. I was on food stamps for years, okay? It helped me out tremendously. And you couldn't buy like cleaning supplies, you couldn't buy alcohol, tobacco, like pet food, but you can get some good like things.
You ain't looking at great value when you going out with that card.
Child, wasn't. Everything was Kellogg's. Yes. I was buying the real Aunt Jemima.
Yes. Yeah. You getting the good stuff. But to say you can't go in there because somebody said in the comments when I did see that on one of the posts, it was like, you know the baskets.
Child, you know the baskets. Because that basket was me. Back in the day, me.
Throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the... Ain't looking at the prices, nothing. Throw it in the basket.
And it used to hit at midnight. I wonder if it still hit at midnight.
It still hits at 12 o'clock midnight.
And
throw
before
it in the bag.
When Walmart was still 24 hours... Baby, I'll be in there. I would already have my basket pretty much full, but I couldn't swipe till midnight.
Oh, so you been there before 12?
Girl, yeah. Child, it's sad to say. Back then, my little pride got in the way, you know. But now that it's like that was my past, I'm like, I ain't ashamed of it. But when I was going through it, I was like, I don't want nobody to see I'm using an EBT card. And yeah, but the reason why they're saying that it needs to be banned is because they're saying, first of all, taxpayers are paying for those EBT cards. Then they said that the ailments and the lifelong, I guess, like high cholesterol, this and that, where you have to go to the doctor from eating all of this junk food, the taxpayers are then going to be paying for their medical bills.
Yeah.
So they're saying that it's like a whole.
But they said that Michelle Obama had proposed this and they chewed her up. Because she changed.
Really?
She changed the diet at school. My best friend is like a head at A-Leaf. And they chewed her up when she changed. Like, she took sugar and a lot of stuff away from the diet in A-Leaf.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But when she tried that with the food stamp, they wouldn't have it.
They shut it down.
So now that they're proposing that's kind of wild because she proposed that and they chewed her up about it. Even when she did it in the schools, they weren't happy about it. Because of course kids don't want to eat healthy food and stuff, but
they don't. But I mean,
and another thing I saw was, are they gonna make healthy food affordable? Because
I don't think they're doing that.
You can go to Chick-fil-A and that salad
$12
and them nuggets $10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them nuggets.
I'm gonna get the nuggets every time. Like,
cause
for real.
The salad is $12. It's costs a lot more money.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to do vegan.
Girl, I tried to do vegan one time too. It lasted for I was gonna do 7 days, but it lasted for like 3, and it was hella expensive.
It's expensive. Pescatarian.
High.
Seafood.
But you know what's not high? That 99-cent cheeseburger at Wendy's.
That $5 biggie bag.
The biggie bag. And you get nuggets with it too.
Yeah, and a drink.
And a drink.
And then I just saw on social media the other day, she said, y'all stop getting those large combos at Wendy's. Just get you a biggie bag and upgrade it to a large for 80 cents. I said,
ooh, what? Okay. Okay, that's in the back of my brain for when the kids get hungry.
She said, get you that $5 biggie bag, upgrade it to a large. She said, you ain't got to come through and get no large combo. Upgrade that biggie bag for 80 cents. It's $5.80.
Period. And y'all want to know something else too, okay? Since we talking about how we can eat cheap for fatty stuff for cheap. So Whataburger. I know not every city has Whataburger, but Whataburger be sending me coupons all the time.
It turns into curves and combos.
Combos, right? Curves and combo meals.
Curves and combo meals. Yeah.
Wait, so what I do if I buy my kids some food, because you could only use one coupon at a time, I put in one pickup order and I use the coupon, and then I go to the drive-thru and I order at the speaker and use my coupon. So I got the kids meal for half price, and I done use 2 coupons and
at the same
buck the system. Yeah.
Your vlog, you were saying that they make Chipotle make you go on the online. Some of them don't though.
That's dumb.
I didn't know they were still doing that.
It's just for the quesadilla, yeah.
But some of them don't make you do that. You can get it.
Don't?
Yeah, I've ordered. After a while, they had stopped that. Like when it first came out, you had to do it online. But I didn't know they were still making you order it online. I just go in.
So I've never asked
I guess
online. Maybe certain locations.
Yeah.
Because I've just always known that they do it online. So when I pulled up in front of there, and when you open the app, next to it in parentheses, it says online only. So
I think you can try to go inside, because I've been inside and I've got it, because I saw it on your blog. I was like, I haven't did it on there. I haven't got one in a while, but the times that I was going when it first came out, I was on it hard. The steak one with the peppers in there.
Baby, I love it.
It's so good. But I started going inside ordering, and it was when they had changed to the Keithadilla. I was on
what?
It. You know, Keith Lee named it after him when it first came out. You didn't know that?
No.
Keithadilla.
Why they named it after him?
Because he the one kind of brought it out. Like,
really?
Mm-hmm. Do y'all know?
See, I need to get on TikTok, y'all. I always say this. I only get on TikTok for travel.
Too, but Remy Ma has a VIP card to Chipotle. You know what Remy Ma is?
I know exactly who he is.
He has a VIP black card.
So wait, what does this card get him?
He can eat all he wants. They sent him a hat, towels, because y'all know Remy Ma is always talking about Chipotle. He has a black card to Chipotle.
I'm always talking about Chipotle too. Shit.
You need to keep talking about it.
Wait a minute. So he can go 6 times a day?
He can go 6 times a day. He can go as much as he wants.
Wow.
He has a black card to Chipotle. Yes.
Chipotle. Listen. If anybody who works at Chipotle, and I ain't talking about the people who making our burritos, if you work in the corporate house and you watching us right now, okay? We love you. We love Chipotle. We love your bowls. We love your burritos. We love your chips and guac, okay? If you was to give us, you only got to give us one. We just need one. We'll share. Okay? We'll share a card.
I get a week, few days.
We'll shout y'all out every episode, okay?
Everyone. Okay?
The email is down below. All right. Thank you. Okay. Here, what you want to get into next? Let's just get into...
Let's get into some topics.
Into our topics. You want to go first or you want me to go first, girl? What you want to do?
You can go first.
Okay. So y'all, our topic segment is us just random topics that we thought of ourselves. So I have topics that I wrote down myself, and she has some that she wrote down. So that's how the topic segment is gonna go. We might try to find a cute name for it, but right now this is just topics. This is just not the social media shenanigans. So I'll go first. Okay. So last night, me and my sister, hey girl, hey, if you're watching, we went out to eat last night. Me, my sister, two of her girlfriends, and she was telling us about this horrible first date that she went on. And without giving away too much, the reason why her date was horrible, he kept saying, you don't know who my ex-wife is? You don't know who my ex-wife is? Every girl that gets at me knows who my ex-wife is. They just want to know some information who my ex-wife is. Like, he was basically wanting my sister to say.
He wanted her to know.
Yeah. And anybody who knows my sister, she not like that. She's not going to play into the fuckery, the foolery. She just going to wait for him to say. And he wound up saying it. And she was like, oh, whoop-de-doo. Like, okay. You want a cookie, nigga? Like, what? Yeah, like, okay. So she was just like, he did a lot of other stuff. He was just like bragging about his money. He took his chain off and was like, feel his chain. It's heavy. It's real solid gold. Put your hand out. She said that he was just real extra and just real annoying. And I'm sure Tina probably was turned. Right.
Like,
yeah.
I can imagine Tina.
If y'all know my sister, what? she gets turned off of the littlest thing. Yeah. So
I know that was terrible.
She said it was awful. She was like, Gina, he's so fine, but he was so annoying. She's like, I'm disgusted. She was like, he can't even text me. She's like, I'm not answering his texts, his calls, nothing. So my question is, if a date is going horrible and you know that you're not going to ever talk to this guy again, will you still expect him to pay the full bill?
Yes.
Okay.
Pay for the my time and me having to deal with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely. You gotta pay for. Look what you did. He definitely.
It's gonna be a lot of men that don't agree with that. Men. I feel maybe even some women that
if you don't expect to see him again, you need to pay half.
Then you need to pay your half. You need to offer to pay your half. I feel like pay. Yeah, pay. I'm not him pay. He needs to pay.
Yeah, he needs to pay. He needs to pay for acting like that. And you can have your wife that you said who she is. She can cash app you and she can pay.
Baby.
Because then nobody asked you who your wife was. Why are you even bringing up your ex-wife?
Right, and y'all wasn't married nothing. Anyway, it was like grand opening, grand closing. But I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is because that ain't my sister. That ain't my story to tell. That was my sister's experience. But I done had some bad first date experiences. I done went on a first date with this guy. I've told this story on my vlog channel. I'm gonna keep plugging my vlog channel. Y'all watch my vlog channel, okay? I told this story. I went on a first date with this guy. First of all, we was talking through the DMs because it seems like social media now is like a dating site. We talked through the DMs at first. I'm like, okay, he looks handsome and cool in his pics, whatever. He's funny in the DM. Gave him my number. Okay, he holds a good conversation. We go out to this nice restaurant. It's a very upscale restaurant. He comes out with shorts on and Jordans. And I said, mind you guys, I had my heels on. I was looking sexy. I was looking good. And I'm like, this boy has on shorts and Jordans. And I asked him, I was like, why do you have Jordans? He was like, these are exclusive. These were $2,000 Jordans. These aren't low regular Jordans.
Where I was going?
True Lux. We went to True Lux.
And he wanted to wear that there?
He wore it there. And they let him in. I was like,
you're a regular or something?
He said he's a regular. He said this is his favorite restaurant in Houston. Yeah. So I guess they knew him there. Maybe that's where he takes all his dates. I don't know. But that was one. I'm like, okay, you look like you just got done playing basketball or went to the mall and you're coming on a date. Okay, whatever. Let me not judge your outfit because I don't want my outfit judged. We go in there. He orders his food, y'all. It's family style. When it's family style, it's a big old plate like this big with serving spoons. He orders his 2 sides, and when it was time for me to order, I said, oh, he got potatoes and macaroni. Okay, I'm gonna order veggies and whatever. I don't remember, it was a couple years ago. I don't remember what I ordered. Child, when them sides came and our steaks came or seafood, whatever I ordered, I can't remember. He starts eating from the serving spoon. I said, that is disgusting. This man is eating from the serving spoon, the big one. Yeah, the serving spoon was like the size of this mic. This man scooped it up. Yeah, this man scooped it up and was eating. I was like, that's weird. Okay, whatever. So I'm about to scoop. I grab my little veggies that I got, put them on my plate. I grab his. He's like, what you doing? I said, I'm getting some of this macaroni and some of these au gratin potatoes.
In his food?
In his food? No, it was a dish.
The dish, but he didn't want you in his.
Girl, he did. He said, no, you can't have none of this. I said, why not? He said, I don't eat what you ordered. I said, it don't matter if you eat what I ordered.
Well, can I order another one then?
Girl, this man, I don't want to call him a boy. This boy, let me call it what it is. He wore shorts and Jordans. This boy,
it's a true
but he's a fully grown man. This boy said, "No, you can't have none." And y'all, he was dead serious. I could not have none of his sides. He ate both. He not no big old fat sloppy dude, but he ate his entree and he ate both of the sides. And he was dead serious. Would not let me have a scoop.
And he didn't want none of yours.
He literally said, I don't eat those. Because he had ordered 2 starches. So I said, let me order 2 veggies.
Yeah. That's, come on now. You know when you go to places like that, you order the casserole. When you go to, you order the casserole, or you order the lobster mac. Let me get a little bit of that. You get some of this, you get...
Girl would not let me have, I was pissed. Now, I will say this. He's my homeboy to this day. We haven't went on no more dates, but that's my homeboy. He sends me money every birthday.
He cool.
Yeah, he cashed out me $100 every single birthday. And we don't go on no dates. He don't even live here in Houston no more. He's like, anyways, but yeah. So we're cool now.
So that was it for you after that?
That was the only date we went on.
Oh,
that's it. Yeah, we met on social media, so now all of our communication it just stays in the DM now. You went from the DM to my phone
and back to the
DM. But we cool. Like he cool. Yeah.
Started back in line.
Back. Yeah. You had any bad first dates? Oh, that look, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's hear about it.
I just started back dating. I just recently started back dating. And went on a date. 2 weeks ago? I went on a date. Not my type at all. Like, kind of a little rough around the edges. Little hood. Not my type at all. Little hood figure.
Where you met him at?
I actually met him at Jazz's cousin husband party. So he was
a friend of a friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the husbands. Not Jazz or Jazz cousin, but of Jazz cousin husband. So he was a friend of a friend. So I was walking out, stopped me, gave my number. I really just gave my number so I can keep going. You know how you gotta just give your number nowadays? Mm-hmm. You just gotta give your number. I gave it. They gonna call it right then and there. It don't matter because I don't have to. I understand people like, baby, take this number because if I don't want to answer, and
take this number down.
I'm gonna give it to him. So I gave it to him. We was texting and talking a few days. Like, I want to take you out. I'm a flaker, y'all. Like, I really just started back dating this year. 2024, I took that off because I was in a long-term relationship, 3 years. So I took that off, moved, got myself together, got the kids settled, all that stuff. So I'm like, 2025, I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to start dating. Like, I'm going to give y'all a little chance because I'm a flaker. I'm a flake god. So I didn't flake on him. Well, I kind of did all day, but he was like real persistent. Like he was like, "Hey, we going somewhere." Even if stuff closed, like there's bars and stuff. Like we going somewhere.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get out of it. When I was with him, we had a good time. We had ended up going to like this little bar called Clutch Bar or something like that.
Oh, nice. I've seen that before.
It's very diverse. It's very diverse, and it was like Chinese New Year, and they had like the dragons out. It was real nice. We had a good time. Had some drinks, all that.
The faces are just making me laugh.
Like mid-date, he started bringing up like my history, like past.
Wait, what?
He was telling me who my kid's father was.
Girl, wait a minute.
He was like, I know who your baby daddy is. I said my kid's father, because my kid's father. Yeah, I said a lot of people do. It's Houston. Houston is big, but Houston is small. And then it's not no secret. Like, I'm not hiding it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's him.
I knew her baby daddy before I knew her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he be outside. I don't know if he be outside still, but he be outside. He's he runs in a group of guys and all that. Like, they know.
They like popular, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, you know who then this dude was like, I know who your ex is.
Oh my God.
He's like, I know who you was dating, like your ex. I know who his sister is, and now I'm like, and y'all, I tried to go into this date not doing that, like trying to search up your past, none of that. I'm like, whatever comes to the light is just gonna come to the light. So I didn't go into this like researching him or nothing like that. Yeah. Even though he was kind of giving red flags because he was texting at certain hours of the day.
Oh.
It was like at work hours, and then when at nighttime, it's a ghost. And then the weekend, like we had met that Friday, that weekend, he was like, I'm going to where all the boys take these simple girls to a little trip here in Lake Charles.
Oh,
Golden Nugget,
yeah.
Nothing the whole weekend. Didn't hear from the whole weekend. Monday, good morning, beautiful.
Girl, no, you what? Wait, but did you text him at all this weekend?
No.
So you didn't text him?
No, because he said he was going, and I said, I said he's going to Lake Charles. You're taking a girl. That's a place that people duck off here in Houston. They duck off, they go to Lake Charles. You don't want to be seen. You know, you take a little 1-2 there. Not me, but they take a little 1-2 there to Lake Charles. It's basic.
It's a cheap trip.
Yeah, it's a cheap trip. You're taking them.
Yeah. So
I was like, why she be real quiet? I'm not texting you. Like, it's not that deep. I'm not texting. Monday, good morning, beautiful. I said, did you enjoy your trip? Yeah, I gambled and all that. I'm just laughing like, whatever. You already giving red flags with the hours that you're texting. It's high, and then once it trickled down to going home, I ain't hearing from you.
Ghost.
So he's doing all of this. I'm like, you know, I didn't even ask about you. Like, y'all know us as women. We got a friend that will find out your shoe size. Your last 3 places of employment, we will get it on down to the nitty and gritty to where your mama work at.
And will.
A PI for real. I could have did that, and I got one friend that I can do that, and she would have found out his whole MO. But I didn't do that. I went into this just like, you know, open-minded. And he telling me, I said, are you a cop? Is this an investigation? Is somebody about to come in and get me? Because why did you? He's like, I just asked her, you know, this person knew that person. I said, you did a little too much. So that kind of like, okay, cool. You did that. What that man said off of Men's Society? You know you done fucked up, right?
Oh, you know you done fucked up.
You know you done fucked up. Because, baby.
So do you think he was plotting on you before? Do you think he already knew, like...
He knew, like...
Who you were, and then he saw you in person, like, this is my opportunity. Like, I gotta get her.
He knew exactly who I was. He knew from my Instagram. And he told me he didn't have an Instagram. Yeah, I don't do Instagram. I don't have Instagram, which is cool. I don't like dudes that be all intense. That's fine. If you say you don't have an Instagram, but most of them that say they don't do Instagram,
they got one.
Yes, and I found it. Yes. He has one.
So we done all been there.
Yeah. I didn't even ask my PI friend. I asked somebody that I knew that was from his side of town. Like, I don't know nobody from his side of town. That's why I didn't know of him. I don't know anything about this man. That's why I didn't investigate him. Like, let me find out. Whatever, like, it's going to come to the light. Eventually, whatever I need to find out, you was already given that, so it's going to come to the light. So I asked my other friend, like, hey, you know him? She's like, what's his Instagram? I found his Instagram. He don't got a lot of followers. He really don't got a lot of pictures on now. Sneaky. Yeah. Very, very, yeah. Asked her, she said, no, I don't know him, but we got 3 mutual friends. I said, okay. She said, I don't know. This is on the 13th, y'all. On the 14th, he's like, we're going to go out. Like, I'm going to bring you, you know, your gift and all that. I'm like, okay, cool.
This was the first date?
No, we already went on a date.
Y'all had already went on a date?
This is the day before Valentine's Day. He's telling me he's going to bring me my gift on Valentine's Day.
Okay. So what happens once Valentine's Day came?
Those 3 friends that my friend and him had in common.
Oh, Lord.
was his wife.
Poe. Nuh-uh. Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't expecting this, bitch. Wait a minute. Wait.
Y'all know the girls, they like to, if you get something on Valentine's Day, you get a little flower, you get a little bag, you gonna at your mans, because you want people to know your mans gave you something. So she didn't know what was the correlation between the people that she knew. But this girl, she been knowing for a long time, back to Facebook. That was somebody she knew when she first moved to Houston. She's like, that's one of my best friends. I've been knowing her, but we not close no more.
Right.
But I know her. We still mutual friends on these sites.
Right.
Because she was one of my closest friends when I moved here. She posted this. Thank you, handsome face. Love you. So my friend, knowing that name, she was like, he married. So she goes to the Facebook and she's like, he proposed in 2019. She sends me.
Wow.
She sends me the proposal and everything. I said.
So proposed in 2019 and married, like officially they're married.
There's nothing saying that they're officially married though. Nothing.
But clearly they're together. So
they are, because
married or not, they're engaged.
This is 2019 and we're in 2024.
Yeah.
It's still giving out.
Still, they're together. Yeah.
So I text him.
Oh Lord. Okay.
I said, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
You married. You did all this investigation. You know who
my people were. But
you
then
was a whole city cop. That's why I was calling him. I was like, what's up, city cop? Like, you got the whole background of me. I ain't investigated you.
Child, what did he say?
This man said, married though. That's wild. Married though? He talking about married though? Yes, married though. You proposed in 2019. That don't mean I'm married. That don't mean I'm with her.
Wow.
I said, you just gave her a gift.
One thing these men gonna do is embarrass you. I don't care. You proposed to me in 2019. I don't care if we get married in 2030. We're engaged. We are together. Nigga, just because we didn't throw a big old extravagant wedding, I'm engaged to you. And you gonna say, married? Wow,
where did that even come from? Like, bro, where you getting your information from? This not you? I said,
sir,
hey, is this you on your knee?
Right.
Because you know, once you get tagged, it's gonna be all on that page. On the knee, proposing, all of that. Alright, I was engaged in 2019. That don't mean we married. That don't mean we still together. I said, that mean y'all still talking. You just gave her a gift a couple times. Handsome face? I said, handsome face. You just gave her a gift.
Yeah. Girl. So have y'all talked since? Has he tried to be like?
He's like, you just ruined, like, it was so much fun, like this and that. I didn't ruin nothing, boo. You ruined it. You was being a city cop investigating me, a single person that ain't got none to lie. I kept telling him, I don't have anything to lie about. If I'm dating other people, rightfully so, I'm single. I said, if you're dating other people, you're supposed to do that. You're dating. I'm not asking you about nobody you're dating, but to be engaged and married, this girl adding you, I don't want to be putting that. We're gonna be asking somebody swinging on me. I don't even know why she's swinging on me.
Yeah, no, seriously, y'all. That happens. Yeah. I say this all the time, y'all. Married men and men in relationships are the most single men on the planet. I know a lot of y'all watch this. Y'all are married, okay? So we ain't talking about y'all. We just talking about from our experience. My DM is full of married men and men in relationships.
I see it all the time.
Yeah.
And that's why I was picking up on the times that he was texting, this and that. And I kept saying, you were in a relationship. Because I already asked Jazz, like, cousin, before off the rip. I'm like, I gave so-and-so my number. Do you know him? She's like, oh, yeah, that's so-and-so friend. He said he ain't got no girlfriend. I was like, bet, that's the only thing I asked. I don't want to be with nobody got no girlfriend or wife because it never gave that. I don't need to be with you if you got it. I'm single. You need to be single.
And she fine. I'm going to keep saying it. She needs to stand up. She fine too.
It just never gave. I needed to be, and you gotta.
This don't give side chick. At all. So, sir, what you thought? We asking you, if you watching this, what you thought, sir?
Because you already, he told me, like, oh, beautiful P. I said, you looked at my Instagram, so what? Okay, you found my Instagram. I said, I found yours too. You have one, then you said you didn't have one. I never told you I didn't have one. Just doing.
But how did he know your most recent ex? Is there still pictures of him on your page?
No. I don't
so
know.
he really did.
Really? That's what I said. My kid's dad. That's easy.
Yeah.
He said they came through a mutual person. They get, my kid's dad get cut by a popular barber. Mm-hmm. So anybody gonna know that. So, but to know my ex, you really, and I said, well, do you know I really could have. Now you messed up.
Baby, these men do not. I mean, every day I'm not shocked by what they do because.
And you probably could have got like another date or two if you did not do that and investigate me. He probably was like, damn, well, I told her I knew that.
Yep.
Cause sir, you really messed up. Cause baby.
They just don't be knowing. They be digging their own graves. Let them dig their own graves and make it easier for us.
Also, now I can ask, because I was going to try to do this shit different this time, but now I can ask about you. And lo and behold, Valentine's, baby, the girls are going to show out, baby. They're going to show what they got, and they're going to add their mans.
If they don't
let us know.
Yeah, if they don't post no other time of year. They don't post their Valentine's Day gift.
He was like, you don't see me on her page. I said, I don't see nothing on her page. I got sent that. I never went searching for her or nothing. I'm not. I said, this is not Barbara. We ain't Shirley. We're not doing none of that. I would never come to her. I'm not going to do no Barbara. This is Shirley. None of that. That was sent to me.
Yo.
That's what it was.
Oh my God, girl. So that's a mess. See, this is why women are so scared to date. She has given herself all this time to heal, get herself together, find herself again. And she's like, you know what? I'm ready to put myself out there again. And you little dusted, dirty, no good, nasty, cheating, low down, dirty dog come and mess up her dating experience. This is why a lot of women say there's piss in the dating pool.
But I said I'm not gonna let that ruin it for 2025 because I took a year off. Like I'm not taking up my time off. I'm still gonna date him and him. I'm still gonna date. He ain't ruining for nobody because I'm glad it didn't even get that deep though. We only been talking for like 2 weeks, so I'm glad it didn't even get. I still if you still want to give me that gift. I did ask for some.
Baby, send the gift, baby, please. You already know about it.
Yeah, if you want to give me those shoes, don't take them back. I deserve them.
She does. For her mental stress and anguish, this is payment. Send the gift. Shit.
Men just gotta stop lying. Like, give women the option. I even asked him, like, bro, you could have told me, like, give me the option if I want to still talk to you and you still, got situationships and all that. You say you're not married, whatever, cool. But give me the option. I asked you that before, you kept saying no. So, like, no, it's a dub now. Now you lied and then you was being a police officer with my business and you didn't want me to know yours. So, yeah, that's the end of that, y'all. We
Next, they ruin it for themselves.
They ruin it for themselves. Next
nigga, next topic. Okay. Shit. On to the next one. So, okay. So if someone has a bad baby daddy, baby mama, for lack of a better word, I know some of y'all hate that word, but it's bad baby daddy, bad baby mama, or you're in like a really bad marriage. Like, who's to blame? The deadbeat mom or dad? The husband or spouse who's not? I be feeling like the red flags was there.
How many times you gonna, like, how many kids do y'all got? It'd be like 4 or 5, 3. Like, I feel like after one,
you should know.
Damn, he did. Because they showed the signs. The signs be there. Like,
absolutely.
I don't understand how people have 4 and 5 by a deadbeat that's not doing nothing. I got 2 and I would have been like, hold on now. After the first one, why would I continue to have kids with this man? He ain't helping me. He not doing nothing. Like, he not in these kids' lives. To continue to have kids is wild.
And then you want to get on the internet and say, he doesn't help me. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. We got 3 kids together.
He wasn't like that at first.
He ain't help you with the first one. So why did you lay down and have 2 more kids with him?
He wasn't that bad at first.
Child, and in some cases, if you not even like if you get in a relationship and he already got kids, you see how he did those kids before yours. You knew he wasn't about nothing, and then you still laid down and got pregnant by him. That part I don't understand.
The signs be there.
You're not getting my sympathy. Like, I don't know. You're not getting my sympathy because you knew that he was a horrible father to the kids he previously had.
We thinking they different. Like, oh, he not gonna do me like he did her. He ain't like her.
Yeah,
I'm different. He gonna do me different when I had, and then boom,
you right back in the same situation.
Sure you is.
And you probably done cussed the first baby mama out, talk trash about her, and you right in her same shoes. Like, I don't know.
I'll never be a baby mama. I'm a wife.
Wait a minute. I don't understand, because there was just a situation. There was a situation that just happened, and it's not a laughing situation. It's actually really sad. A lady who, just this past week, she was homeless with her 4 kids. 2 of the kids passed away because what city were they in? Do you remember what city
it was? Cold. I don't know.
It was cold. She ran out of gas.
They were in the garage. They were in the casino garage on the 9th floor. Mm-hmm. And 2 of the babies died.
2 of the babies died. The oldest and the youngest. And when they interviewed the father, he was like, I was at the gym. I just got on the treadmill. I have 3 kids by her. And she had asked me to take the kids, but I didn't know she just wanted me to take them. I didn't know she was homeless.
She didn't specify. That's what he said. She didn't specify why he needed to get those kids. Yeah. And they said, when the last time you talked to the kids? He said, we FaceTime and stuff. When the last time you seen them? A few months ago. Did you know that they was homeless? No.
He's a lying sack of shit in my eyes. And the mama, I hate what she's going through. She looks like she really is on hard times. But why would you lay down with this man and have 3 kids with him? After that first one, you knew he wasn't about nothing after that first child. Okay, you had a second one. A mistake, okay? You knew he wasn't nothing with that second child. And you done lay down and have a 3rd child with him. It's hard for me to feel sympathy in those situations when I feel like you knew. And you still let your body be weak for this deadbeat dude.
He said she could have called the family. He said she know I got family in the area. She could have called the family. She called you. Who she laid down with. Yeah. Some family be like, I didn't lay down with you. Rightfully so, they didn't. They not obligated. But you as a father of those kids, you're obligated to get those kids. And not knowing a reason is crazy.
Yeah, it's a horrible situation. It's really sad. Horrible situation.
What, they were 2?
2 and 9.
9 years old.
Yeah. I don't know if they were in school or...
She said they was going to school. She said they were going to school every day. She said that they had recently just got out of the hotel, I think a few weeks ago, and they was having sleeping in the van. It was her mom too. Her mom, a sibling, and I think her sister. It was a few of them.
Adults up.
Huh?
Lock all the adults up.
Yeah, because how none of y'all had nothing for gas?
Baby, I'm gonna be butt naked freezing to keep my babies warm. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna take my wig off and I'm gonna cover you in my wig. I'm gonna take my shoes, my everything. I'm gonna rip the cushions off the seats in the van to keep my babies warm. Lock them all up.
What the wig was gonna do?
Baby, that wig can be wrapped around somebody's toes or fingers. Like something, it could be a scarf. Shoot. I would do anything for mine, and I know you would too. And it just something ain't adding up. I don't want to get into. I feel. Like
and the mama said that she's like, I'm always up at night. I never go to sleep at night, but I just happened to fall asleep this night, and they passed away. Y'all didn't huddle up, body heat. Y'all should have had plenty of blankets if y'all homeless. All the blankets y'all had in y'all home should have been in that car. Body heat, and that's what 7 people.
And the babies were failed all around. The system failed them.
I believe the babies were never in that car. I think the babies were outside playing. And they let them babies go outside and play. And they probably fell asleep.
Yeah.
I don't think the babies... Body heat and 7 people in a car with blankets. I just don't believe it. In a parking garage closed out. I don't believe it. Like, I believe them babies are outside of their...
Yeah. But prayers to the babies that are the 2 that are still alive. Hopefully, they're going to be getting well taken care of. The mom gets... the help she needs.
Yeah, because she said she did call the hotline trying to get into the shelter, but they told her that they didn't have placement. So I think they gonna somewhat. The family was mad about that too. But family, where were y'all at too? They were like, she called.
But the thing is, when you're freezing to death, them kids were not peacefully sleeping. There has to be some type of screaming going on. Your body's gonna go into shock. You're gonna be in pain. Because when I'm outside, my fingertips are really, really cold. It hurts.
Yeah, that's why I understand why the mama said that.
How did you sleep through that?
I believe they were outside of the van. I think those kids was outside.
And the mama fell asleep.
Yep.
And she's covered it up and said
She didn't
that
pick them up, put them back in the van, and then call 911. That's what I believe. I don't believe that they were in there covered up in blankets with all those people in there.
So sad. Prayers to them, though. I think that's it, girl. I think we wrapping it up. We wrapping up episode 1,
y'all. Oh my God.
I'm so excited for what's to come. We're going to add some different segments in, too.
Segments, guests. I see a lot of y'all like, put me on. I want to be out here. I want to be a guest. We going to have that. Y'all can come on here and talk about it.
But y'all going to be in the hot seat, though. Because if y'all are our friends, y'all still going to be in the hot seat. I'm just saying.
Hot seat.
Hot. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you follow us on our social media. So my Instagram is at Gina Janine. My vlogging channel here on YouTube is at Gina Janine as well.
My Instagram is Beautiful P and my YouTube is Beautiful Po on here. So yeah, y'all follow me.
Yeah. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow us on everything.
Follow Curves and Combo.
Yes.
First episode, we checking out.
Y'all, we did it. We did it. You guys stay tuned. We'll be posting weekly, okay?
Yes.
We don't know exactly what day yet, but weekly for sure.
It's coming very soon, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
We did it. Oh my God. We did it. I think it went well.
It was